Hey guys, how's it going? Good, glad to hear it. Okay, so that was Come As You Are by... what are they called again? Oh yeah, Nirvana, that's the one. Okay, so for those of you who have been following this channel for a while now, you will know that I did previously do a cover of this song maybe 2 or 3 years ago, but if I'm completely honest, I was not entirely happy with it. The thing is, with Come As You Are, it's one of those songs that I've heard so many times, it's kind of played into the ground, and, you know, it's not really something I listen to very often. If I do listen to Come As You Are, it will be like, from like a live performance kind of thing, just, you know, throughout the concert, if they play Come As You Are and it comes on, then, you know, I'll listen to it, but I'm not going to, you know, put Nevermind in and just like go to Come As You Are, if you know what I mean. It's just one of those songs I've heard so many times, I don't really want to listen to it anymore. And because of that, I think in my previous video, I just kind of rushed it and I was just like, you know, just going through the motions, just trying to get through it. And I don't think it turned out very well, so I ended up taking it down. But today, in this video, I'm going to try and rectify that for you. So yes, if you've been waiting for it, this is that video, I guess. So firstly, this song is tuned down to D standard. So what that basically means is every single string is tuned down by a whole step. So for instance, the low E string will be tuned down to a D, the A string will be tuned down to a G, the D string will be tuned down to a C, you know, just D, G, C, F, A, D kind of thing. Yeah, it's a super cool tuning, makes everything sound a bit more beefy and a bit more sort of like raw, I guess. I'd recommend using 10 gauge strings. I actually use super slinkies, which are 9s, but you know, that's just the strings that I prefer because I've only got little hands and I've got like wrist problems as well, so I have to kind of like make it as easy on myself as possible. But yeah, other than that, another thing I would definitely recommend for this song is the Electro Harmonix Small Clone. This is the chorus pedal that Kurt Cobain actually used for this song, so it's definitely a good place to start. I mean, if you've already got a guitar and an amplifier, then this would be like the next thing I'd recommend buying, just, you know, generally for any Nirvana fan that plays guitar. The way I would set it up is to have this switch here on the depth set to down, and then with this potentiometer here, I would have that set to about 1 o'clock kind of thing. Yeah, I think that's what Kurt was doing, but to be honest, I just kind of dialed in what I wanted and sort of went from memory, and that's what I came up with. I think it sounded pretty close, so that's cool. Yeah, one interesting thing about the Electro Harmonix Small Clone is, I think, you know, Electro Harmonix knew what this pedal was all about kind of thing, and they knew that Kurt Cobain was synonymous with using this pedal, because on the inside of the box, if you open it up, it says, "You're Nirvana." Yeah, they knew what was up. Now, of course, I'm not claiming to have played it perfectly this time. I just hope it's an improvement on like the version that I did a couple of years ago. Isn't it weird? Kind of like a video within a video going on right now. Inception type stuff. Oh, I love that blue guitar. I should have used the blue guitar for this video. Damn it. Oh well, maybe another time. What was I saying? Yeah, it's not like the sort of song that I really like that much, and I believe I've said this already now, but yeah, I've listened to so many live versions of it, I've kind of internalised those. I'm just kind of making excuses just in case this isn't good enough. I think everything apart from the solo was, you know, pretty close. When it comes to the guitar solo, it's so slow, and, you know, I just want it to kind of like ramp up and get a bit more exciting. But, you know, that's just what Kurt was feeling at that time, and that's what he wanted to do with the song. But I think it would have been better if after, like, you know, the first couple of bars he would have started doing something crazy, because I really had to restrain myself. Like, I was really kind of like holding myself back while I was playing it. But either way, you know, I hope I did okay. I haven't actually done the editing yet, so I'll get to that after I've finished filming this outro, I guess. But yeah, super cool song, man. So I suppose you could say that I hope you guys learn to play the song better than I did. That's my challenge to you, actually. Learn to play it better than me. Cool. So I think it probably goes without saying, of course, that Come As You Are is from the album Nevermind. Fantastic album. Literally one of my top 5 albums of all time. And Come As You Are was the second single to come from that album, following Smells Like Teen Spirit. Now, interestingly, Kurt Cobain wasn't overly impressed with the way the Smells Like Teen Spirit video turned out. I think he felt it looked more like a pop video as opposed to, like, you know, a punk rock video, I guess, or grunge as it became known. So for Come As You Are, he ended up going with a different director, and I can't remember the guy's name now, but he had a much more impressionistic and artistic kind of style, and it definitely shows in the video because it's kind of like an art house piece kind of thing. It's got the band members playing their instruments in a darkened room with like images of the band and footage of the band projected onto like the walls behind them, and then in front of the band, you know, between the camera and the band, they have like water running down, so they're all like distorted and they look weird kind of thing. Really artistic stuff. And then on top of that, we have like, you know, footage of cells dividing and multiplying and just really weird stuff like that. And yeah, you know, there's like a dog walking down the stairs with a cone on its head and just all sorts. And obviously the kid from the cover of the album, he's like, you know, swimming in a pool kind of thing. So yeah, super cool album, super cool video to a, you know, pretty damn cool song as well. Like I said, it's my favourite Nirvana video, I think. I think it's pretty safe to say that. Yeah, super cool. I dig it, man. Something else that I do think is super cool and super respectful is the fact that Kurt Cobain's hometown, Aberdeen in Washington State, on the actual like welcome sign to their town, they actually put, you know, welcome to Aberdeen or something, and then underneath it said come as you are. I thought that was a really cool tribute, like subtle but like super cool kind of thing, very respectful. I know within Aberdeen itself, by the Young Street Bridge, I think there is like a memorial to Kurt Cobain, which is allegedly where he slept under the bridge, like, you know, in the eponymous song kind of thing. But I think, like, you know, having Come As You Are on like the welcome sign to the town is like super kind of like understated, because not everybody would know what that means, you know, or what that is in reference to at least. Yeah, I think that's how Kurt would have liked it, kind of thing. Not that I claim to know the guy, but yeah, just, you know, obviously a big Nirvana fan, so we will have our opinions about these things, I suppose. But yeah, that's just like a super cool thing to do, and yeah, awesome. Okay, so that was the video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully I redeemed myself with this redo or rehash or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I watched the older video a while ago, like the old Come As You Are video I did, and yeah, it wasn't great, to be honest. I didn't really do the tabs right, and I wasn't playing the solo even anywhere near correctly. I was just playing it the same way I did when I was like 14 or something, so yeah, I tried a little bit harder this time, and I hope I got at least closer, but like I said, I really had to restrain myself with that solo because it's so like slow and simple. I kind of like kept feeling like I wanted to dig into it, kind of thing. Yeah, so I was kind of holding back a little bit, but it's all good. I'm sure you guys understand. It's all fun anyway, do you know what I mean? There's no need to take this too seriously, is there? It's just, you know, me enjoying myself, and hopefully people learn something and enjoy watching. Yeah, super cool. So if you did enjoy the video, and if you haven't already, please feel free to hit like and subscribe and all those awesome things that you guys always do. You guys are the reason why I keep on making these videos, and you know, I do read your suggestions and I do read all of your comments, I promise you. I might not respond to all of them immediately, but you know, I do what I can when I can, kind of thing. So yeah, I had a lot of fun doing this one. I do kind of wish I'd played it on the Blue Strat now, but what can I do? It's done now. But yes, thank you for watching, and hopefully I shall see all of you in the next video. Peace.